Indian Institute of Public Administration (IIPA) has been at the forefront of advancing excellence in public governance and administration for 7 decades. As an intellectual hub, IIPA not only empowers civil servants and policymakers, but also provides transformative learning experiences to the national and international audiences alike. During its 7 decades of enriched legacy, IIPA has emerged as a global thought leader in public administration. As a knowledge hub, IIPA's impact has gone beyond national borders. Faculty members participate in international collaborations, from advising on best practices in public administration reforms to sharing insights on digital governance and inclusive policy making, contributing to global governance discussions, serving as consultants for multilateral institutions like the United Nations, World Bank, and regional organizations.
IIPA is deeply committed to capacity building with a strong emphasis on lifelong learning, mentoring public servants at all levels, empowering them to become agents of change. Training program designed by IIPA, led by its expert faculty, equips civil servants with critical skill to modern governance challenges, whether it is leveraging technology for better service delivery or promoting ethical leadership in administration. From the corridors of Indian bureaucracy to the global stage, IIPA faculty members have constantly demonstrated the value of excellence, leadership and innovation. The collective efforts have strengthened the Institute's position as a thought leader in governance, ensuring that IIPA remains a critical partner in shaping India's administrative future. As IIPA celebrates 17 years of dedicated service, its faculty continues to inspire excellence, pushing the boundaries of public administration and setting new benchmarks in governance, education. The legacy of knowledge sharing both within India and beyond is an enduring testament to the Institute's role in building a more just, efficient and sustainable world.
At the Indian Institute of Public Administration, every trainee is regarded as a valued customer, and the institution upholds the highest standards of professional training and service. Central to IIPA's approach is the belief in providing equal and fair treatment to all participants, ensuring that each trainee, whether a senior civil servant or a young administrator, receives the same level of attention, support, and academic rigor. IIPA prides itself on creating a conducive learning environment that emphasizes professionalism without extending unnecessary or unreasonable hospitality. The Institute maintains a balanced approach, focusing on the intellectual growth and capacity building of its trainees, while ensuring that the resources are utilized efficiently and equitably. Trainees are provided with the best-in-class educational infrastructure, access to expert faculty, and immersive learning. What truly sets IIPA apart is its emphasis on the quality over extravagance. The focus remains firmly on enriching the academic and practical understanding of public administration, governance, and policy implementation. By maintaining this approach, IIPA fosters an environment where all trainees feel respected, heard, and engaged, free from preferential treatment, ensuring that learning remains the primary objective.
Faculty members of IIPA have become ambassadors of knowledge, being invited to the lecture and participated in key global forums reflecting the Institute's commitment to fostering academic exchanges and thought leadership across borders. Leading national and international dialogues, IIPA faculty is renowned for their expertise in fields such as public administration, urban and rural development, e-governance, cybersecurity, climate change, financial management, environmental management, legal, consumer affairs, panchayati raj, socio-economic development, and many more. This expertise has not only shaped governance at national level but has also drawn attention from prestigious international institutions. Faculty members are regularly invited to speak at global conferences, participate in policy dialogues, and conduct workshops abroad. These invitations are a testament to the intellectual leadership IIPA holds in governance and education. At the same time, IIPA has hosted international scholars, fostering knowledge exchange program with institutions around the world. The symbiotic relationship between teaching and learning across borders has allowed IIPA to bring cutting-edge global practices to India while offering unique Indian governance insight to a global audience. IIPA's faculty brings a wealth of experience and research acumen to this task by employing rigorous research methodologies and leveraging their deep understanding of administrative frameworks. Faculty members are providing invaluable recommendations that will shape the future of public service delivery in India. The study is expected to contribute towards enhancing the efficiency, accountability, and responsiveness of governance mechanism across various levels of administration.
The Indian Institute of Public Administration has been at the forefront of a transformative mission reaching the unreached and changing mindsets from a colonial, hierarchical perspective to a growth-oriented, inclusive approach. In its 70-year journey, IIPA has consistently strived to spread the ethos of progressive governance, engaging across horizontal and vertical layers of administration to foster a forward-thinking mentality in India's public governance system.
Changing mindset from colonial to the growth-oriented at the heart of IIPA's mission is the shifting from a colonial mindset where governance was synonymous with control and rigidity to a growth mindset that promotes innovation, inclusion, and public-centric governance. IIPA recognizes that true progress comes from enabling public administrators to embrace the change, be more flexible, and view governance as a tool for empowerment rather than mere regulation. Through its training program, research initiatives, and policy dialogues, IIPA encourages civil servants to adopt a forward-thinking mentality, fostering creativity, problem-solving, and ethical leadership. The emphasis on lifelong learning and adaptability is helping break old colonial patterns of governance, replacing them with the models that are more participative and result-driven.
IIPA's outreach is not limited to any one level of government or administration. It extends both horizontally and vertically, engaging with stakeholders at all levels from central ministries to block level administrators. This broad spectrum of engagement allows IIPA to influence governance reform on multiple fronts.
Recognizing the unique challenges faced by the defense sectors, IIPA provides special training programs for officers in the Ministry of Defense. These programs are designed to address the complexity of the defense management and a policy formulation promoting strategic thinking and a better coordination with the civilian institution. The 49th Advanced Professional Program in Public Administration, a customized 10-month program for the senior officers of All India Central Services, including the Armed Forces, was conducted by IIPA. This year in total, IIPA has organized 10 workshops, conferences, training programs on governance and sustainability with a total of 551 participants.
Understanding that true governance transformation must happen at the grassroots level, IIPA has made significant inroads into local governance structures. The institute has been instrumental in training block and district level officers, ensuring that local governance bodies are equipped to implement policies effectively.
IIPA has played a pivot role in training officials across 500 blocks in Jammu and Kashmir and 3,000 plus district judges. These training programs focus on administrative efficiency, local governance, reforms and ensuring that public services reach the most remote areas by empowering block-level officials. IIPA is also helping to create an inclusive governance framework that directly benefits the people in one of the most challenging regions of India.
Under the Namami Gange mission, IIPA has been actively involved in training members of 139 district Ganga committees, which are responsible for implementing river conservation and rejuvenation initiatives. The institute's faculty provides these officials with the knowledge and skills required to manage complex environmental challenges while promoting community participation in Ganga's restoration efforts.
IIPA's impact on governance, empowering the future. By reaching out horizontally to different sectors and vertically from central ministries to state, district and block levels, IIPA is democratizing the governance and reform process. It recognizes that to transform a nation, every level of governance must be involved, trained and empowered. This multi-level engagement ensures that no region or sector is left behind, and every official from the highest ranking ministry to the district administrator has access to the IIPA's world-class training and resources. IIPA this year has organized 12 training workshops towards local governance with a total of 736 participants. IIPA has also organized multiple training programs for newly appointed aspirational block program fellows sponsored by Niti Aayog, and a training program cum exposure visit for Bihar Panchayati Raj Service Officers of Government of Bihar. IIPA has also organized numerous training programs and workshops on municipal governance, including special training program on climate smart municipal services, organized in association with the Municipal Corporation Gurugram, Haryana, workshop on sustainability, urbanization planning, Center of Urban program and many more such programs. Through its work in rural development, corporate governance, state-level reforms and a local administrative capacity building, IIPA is creating a future-ready governance model. It continues to be the engine of change, inspiring administrators to adopt a growth mindset, embrace a new idea and lead India towards sustainable and inclusive development. In this mission to reach the unreached and shift the governance narrative, IIPA remains a pillar of excellence, transforming the way India's governance function for the betterment of all its citizens. In the year 23-24, IIPA has conducted 137 training programs and has trained a total of 9,221 officials of the Government of India, state governments and foreign governments.
IIPA has built a rich legacy of developing leaders across a wide range of fields and professions. The Institute's training programs cater to a diverse and dynamic pool of trainees spanning elected representatives, defense personnel, international professionals, academia, judicial officers, and even young minds from schools and colleges, emboldening the maxim of kindergarten to post-graduation. This broad spectrum of participants is a testament to IIPA's multifaceted approach to capacity building and governance enhancement, making it a unique and holistic training institution.
Elected representatives equipping leaders for effective governance, and IIPA plays a pivot role in training elected representatives at various levels, members of legislative assemblies and elected representatives from local governance bodies like panchayats. These programs are designed to provide them with the skills and the knowledge necessary for effective leadership and governance. Through specialized workshops and courses, IIPA empowers elected representatives with the tools to manage their constituencies better understand legislative processes and implement public policies effectively. The training emphasizes the importance of transparency, ethical leadership, and public service delivery, helping them to navigate the complexity of the governance in a rapidly changing world.
IIPA's contribution to the defense sector is equally significant. The institute provides customized training programs for officers from Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force, helping them transit into civilian leadership roles or enhance their understanding of administrative processes. These programs focus on strategic thinking, defense policy, and coordination between military and civilian institutions, which are critical for national security and governance. The training also equips defense personnel with an in-depth understanding of governance, making them effective leaders in both military and civilian environments.
Global exchanges of knowledge. As a part of India's International Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, IIPA conducts its training for international professionals from developing countries. These programs are designed to foster South cooperation, focus on sharing India's expertise in governance, administration and policy making with the participants from Asia, Africa, Latin America and other regions. Many training programs for international professionals has been conducted successfully this year. With 138 participants, IIPA organized a 3 weeks international training program on data analytics and risk management, which is sponsored by Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation. We are related to organize 1 week exposure visit cum training program of Nepalese civilian servant sponsored by the Ministry of External Affairs. A higher leadership program for settlement officers of CTA was also conducted. By hosting foreign bureaucrats, diplomats and professionals, IIPA contributes to the global exchange of knowledge, allowing participants to learn from Indians' experience in governance and development. These programs are a part of India's broader diplomatic efforts to strengthen ties with other nations and promote sustainable development worldwide.
IIPA has a strong relationship with the academic community, regularly conducting training programs for professors, scientists and researchers. The Institute's programs for academia focus on enhancing research methodologies, developing innovative teaching techniques and fostering an understanding of governance challenges relevant to their respective fields. By training educators, IIPA ensures that the spirit of effective governance, ethical leadership and progressive thinking filter down to students and young professionals across the country. Through faculty development programs and academic workshops, IIPA contributes to building the capacity of higher education institutions, enabling them to shape the next generation of leaders and policymakers.
Judiciary, judges and judicial officers recognize the importance of governance in judicial system. IIPA provides special training for judges and judicial officers. These programs focus on administrative efficiency within the judiciary, judicial ethics and the role of judges in upholding the rule of law and good governance. IIPA has also organized a very specialized training program for judicial officers of Pan India in cyber security and digital forensics. IIPA also had the privilege to organize and conduct a 2-day E-Committee Digital Accessibility Training Program for visually challenged court staff and judicial officers. This program is sponsored by the E-Committee of the Supreme Court of India. By working closely with the judiciary, IIPA ensure that the judges are also well equipped to address the governance challenges and impact judicial processes and a public administration. The training also covers topics such as the management of court resources, the application of information technology in judicial function, and the importance of transparency and accountability in the legal system.
IIPA extends its reach to the next generation of leaders by conducting programs for school and college students. Through workshops, seminars, and interactive learning sessions, the Institute introduces young minds to the principles of public administration, good governance and ethical leadership. The Institute's engagement with students ensures that future leaders are aware of challenges and opportunities in governance. By fostering a growth mindset at an early stage, IIPA helps students develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills and a sense of civic responsibility. This outreach to young minds creates a pipeline of future administrators and policymakers who are committed to the public good.
Scientists, a governance for innovation. IIPA also recognizes the importance of innovation in governance, which is why it has tailored programs for scientists and technologists. These programs help participants understand the intersection of science, technology and public policy, empowering them to translate their research into actionable governance strategies. By training scientists, IIPA promotes the integration of evidence-based policies in governance, ensuring that scientific advancement contribute to India's social and economic development. These cross-disciplinary approach ensure that governance in India remains forward-thinking and innovative.
IIPA's comprehensive approach to training is what sets it apart from other institutions. Its programs are carefully designed to cater to the specific needs of each type of trainee while fostering an overarching ethos of good governance, ethical leadership and innovation. The diversity of its trainee base, ranging from high-ranking government officials to young students, reflects IIPA's commitment to reaching every section of society. Through its training programs, IIPA aims to build a cadre of professionals who can navigate the complexities of modern governance and contribute meaningfully to India's development. Whether it is an elected representative leading a constituency, a defense officer strategizing the national security, an academic shaping young minds, or a student stepping into the world of public service, IIPA ensures that each trainee leaves with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment to driving a positive change. By painting this vast canvas of trainees, IIPA not only builds individual capacities but also contributes to the larger goal of nation building, creating a more efficient, transparent and accountable governance system that works for all.
IIPA treasure trove of knowledge product. ज्ञान का मूल्य बहुमूल्य रत्न से भी अधिक है। इसकी तुलना कभी किसी धातु से नहीं की जा सकती। ज्ञान का निराधार अपने ही मस्तिष्क का अपमान माना जाता है। And we believe the Indian Institute of Public Administration has long been a distinguished center for the creation and dissemination of knowledge in governance, public administration and public policies. With a commitment to a thought leadership and intellectual innovation, IIPA has produced numerous knowledge products that continues to shape academic and policy discourse. Among these contributions, the year 2023-24 stand out as a particularly significant period with several notable books being released. A year of landmark publication in 2023-24. In this year, IIPA enriched its knowledge repository with the launch of several insightful publications reflecting its multidisciplinary approach to governance and public policy. Outstanding publication from this year includes The Elusive Ganga. This publication captures the historical, cultural and ecological importance of river Ganga. It represents a deep exploration of the river's role in shaping civilization, its current environmental challenges and collective efforts being made to restore and conserve this precious water body. This book serves as both an academic resource and a call to action for the sustainable management of the Ganga River. Eternal Waters, Religion to Resource. This book dwells into the dynamic relationship between religion and natural resources. Examine how landscape and spiritual values influence the resource management practices. People-centric urban governance in India. Stimulating urban decentralization for India at 2047. Bharat Ratan inspiring work of Rajendra Prasad. IIPA Coffee Table Book. Revisiting Sustainable Development Goal for Nation, Building Repositioning India as a Vishwamitra with Vishwa Mantra, a perspective on Atmanirbhar Bharat.
These knowledge products are a part of IIPA's broader commitment to producing high-quality research publication, policy reports, case studies and academic books. IIPA books often provide in-depth analysis of critical governance issues, drawing on rich research conducted by institute's faculty, scholars and practitioners. IIPA's publishing initiatives reflects its role as a thought leader in public administration, influencing not just academia but also policymakers and government officials. The publications span diverse fields such as environmental governance, climate change, urban development, public health, digital governance, and administrative reforms, contributing to both national and global debates on governance.
Bridging the theory and practices. A key strength of IIPA's knowledge product is their ability to bridge the gap between theory and practices. This institute's book reports and studies often include practical recommendation for policymaker drawing from the real-world experience and case studies. This approach ensures that IIPA's work is not just academically rigorous but also highly applicable to the real governance challenges faced by the public administrator at all levels. Finances during the year 2023 to 24, the institute's income was Rs 47.39 crore against the expenditure of 47.36 crore. Out of the total income of 47.39 crore, the institute had received a grant in ad salary general capital of Rs 28 crores from the government. Thus, after adjusting the cumulative deficit of Rs 7.24 lakh brought forward from the previous year, the cumulative deficit as per the Schedule A at the end of the year is Rs 4.24 lakh. The total income from internal resources during the year was Rs 19.39 crore as against Rs 13.25 crore in the previous year. The receipt of Rs 1939 crore mainly comprised the training fee, Rs 14.85 crore net income from the research assignment, Rs 87.93 lakhs user charges and Rs 1.78 crore sales of publication, Rs 8.48 lakh out of the total payment of Rs 47.36 crore. The institute's pay and allowances was Rs 12.12 crore and pension Rs 8.66 crore. The major items of expenditure were campus maintenance, Rs 3.94, administrative and miscellaneous expenses Rs 75.38 lakh, training program Rs 11.71 crore. Institute also received a grant in ad capital of Rs 9.50 crore from the government for the implementation of various activities of capital nature, against which total expenditure of Rs 9.50 crore was incurred. The institute's detailed financial position is given in the balance sheet and income and expenditure account. With the continued support of our members, collaborators, and stakeholders, we are confident that IIPA will meet the challenges of tomorrow and further strengthen its reputation as a premier institution driving change in public administration and policy in India. Thank you and Jai Hind.